Now, how could we possibly have a clip show without including that special Scottish guy? Behold, my people, I present to you perhaps the greatest Hamish moment of all time. Take it away, but watch Eric's face.
We are talking about circumcision.
Okay.
Do you consider that, I mean, a kind of blood sacrifice for God? Like beyond just a symbol of the covenant between God and Abraham and his descendants that will number more than the stars in the sky?
The procedure can indeed involve bloodshed, and sacrifices must be made to appease Jesus,
okay.
the Lord
so,
the Father.
Wait, circumcision is necessary. Is circumcision one of the sacrifices that are necessary to appease Jesus?
This is a sacrifice we make of our own volition in covenant with the Lord the Father.
All right. So, okay, that actually, do we know what the necessary number or amount of sacrifices are?
Okay, so I don't think either of us really want to discuss this topic as a topic too much. You got to meet Hamish, though. What did you think? Here's what I think. I know from that episode, I want to create like a dubstep beat that is just like, and then it pauses for him to go, "What is a mom?" What is, and then then there'll be the beat drop and it'll be like, and it'll end with it. I'm very disturbed.
You gotta include abominable in there.
Oh yeah, abominable.
See, okay.
And that's
my takeaway from my experience with Hamish. I genuinely cannot tell, and I know that there's a lot of discourse in the comments as well. I genuinely cannot tell if he's joking or not, because like interacting with him, like he made arguments I've heard before, but also the accent, but also like who exists that is like that. But there are people that exist that are like, I can't wrap my head around it. So like my only takeaway from Hamish is that he called me abominable, which is like the greatest compliment anyone's ever given me, and it's gonna be my name on like any social media account I make from here on out for literally ever now.
The abominable EJ. So what you're saying is there's almost a fantasy level to his voice. And with that, why don't you read the first comment under this video?
He's obviously a sorcerer. He sounds like one anyways.
Yeah, he kind of does. I'm cursing you to an eternity of... There is another person who points out that the depth of his voice is clearly somebody talking too low into their
That's
throat.
the noise I make when I try not to be like 5 octaves higher than is comfortable for human hearing. Unfortunately, my natural voice is just pretty high, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Unless you want to hear me talk like this.
I especially enjoyed this comment on this circumcision video. This gives a whole new meaning to the word sacrifice.
Buddy, I don't think you know what circumcision is. Either that or somebody really messed yours up.
That's true. I'm not saying that it's all in that area. I know what you're saying. Yeah. That's a bad tuck job. I'd say I had my circumcision retouched recently. I do every couple years. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I said any of that. And EJ, go ahead and take the last one.
Why do they entertain this troll? Because he's entertaining.
Yeah, he really is. It's kind of like Victor to me too. Like Victor and Hamish less, but Victor to me is like a clown. He's a cartoon character, and I just want to watch him dance. Hamish, though, will bring up things that are at least deeply preventing other people from escaping their religious mindset. And I don't think he knows the amount of good he does. When we debate people, we're debating for the audience. And he is often raising the correct points. And by us responding, I think maybe he thinks by posing the question, he's winning the minds of the audience. But I would be very surprised to find out that that's true, because the answers that come back are like, no, your perception of the world is based in this predetermined fairy tale, and if you take yourself out of it, these answers aren't all that hard to come by.
Yeah, I know that there was at least one comment that I read on, a video of my interaction with Hamish that said, like, I actually used to support Hamish's idea, but after hearing such well-reasoned answers, like, I think I came around. And to toot my own horn, I did. No.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It wasn't meant to be tooting my own horn. It was mostly just an observation that, like, yeah, it does work. Sometimes people hear the opposition that they've never heard before, and if it's explained in a way that is accessible, it really makes a difference.
Okay, but what is a mon? All right, moving on.
A miserable pile of secrets.
Wasn't that in the comments too? Oh, I should have included that one. That was
yeah, it was definitely in the comments. I 100% stole it. Whoever commented that, I'm sorry, I don't know your username, or I'd shout you out. But like,
that was my favorite too. I love that one.
It was a good one.